Okay.
Okay, we're live. Okay, let's make a quick round. So I can start. I've mostly been working on the torture, on the tests. We had a modification, so we can now run it in a grid, thanks to Pavel helping me out with the tests, and that's pretty much it from my side. George?
So I've been working on stand-side bandwidth estimations. We have them enabled in beta. I have fixed 2 or 3 bugs there. Still not ready for our mid-Jitsi deployment. I'm going to continue working on that. While I was doing that, I was also capturing the packet traces for our loss differentiation efforts. This is happening on beta, and the plan is to activate it on mid-Jitsi once we have the stand-side bandwidth estimations. And that's it for me.
Thank you. Boris? Anything from your side?
I'm probably missing something that I can only remember. The Firefox bug. So for a long time, we shipped me.git.si with a bug that broke Firefox. So if you joined, I think what it was Firefox's video was not forwarded. So we fixed that a couple of weeks ago, and the fix has now made it to me.jitsi. And I don't think I have anything else.
Thank you. Lenny?
So I've been working on a prototype for room integration. There was an internal presentation on that on Friday, so I'm moving off of that. I'm going to start working on some toolbar redesign stuff and also looking at GSM bars and maybe some inaccuracies there.
Thank you. Crystal?
So I was working on some browser related stuff, so we have now this notification if you're using not recommended browser and a different page, and a link in the notification that you can see which browsers are recommended. So for example, if you're using Safari 11, you may have some issues. So you'll see this notification. Other than that, I did some refactoring on the browser detection. What we had, and added some syntax about specifying some browser capabilities. Also did some fixes around this thing because I had a lot of bugs there. So also started working on the desktop sharing test for Chrome, but it's not ready yet. And I think that's all.
Thank you. Aaron? Anything new?
I don't think I have actually anything specific for the community at the moment.
Thank you. Lubo, any news on the mobile side?
So, Zoli, Pavel, so and I are pretty much working on 2 different fronts, maybe 3. So, we're trying to make a release of the GTM app with new UI that has settings on the welcome page and allows the user to specify their display name, email, respectively from there. An avatar is going to be chosen. There are also options to start with audio muted, start with video muted by default. And we're also fixing a lot of crashes and instabilities that we're seeing inside the app. For this week, I think our general plan is to finish to continue with the new design for the welcome page. That's gonna be Zoli's work, but also all others are helping with the reviews. Also, one other area in which we're gonna work is try to move forward automatic testing on mobile. That's gonna be Pavel's focus, I guess. And we're gonna try to release after the welcome page design is ready. But in the meantime, probably a lot of other fixes will go in as well. That's all from me. If any of Soli, So, and Pavel want to share more details, please go on now.
Nothing on my side.
Nothing on my side either.
So I can only add that other than the mobile, I was also fixing some corner cases in media stream signaling, which could break the conference and cause set remote description errors, because if the client would not leave the conference gracefully, like it would have network issues and would not leave the chat room correctly and then join back again with the same media streams, then it would cause media stream conflict. And we were observing that on mobile because we use streams there. But these issues should be fixed now in GCOFO, which would not accept like duplicated MSIDs. And we also added a fix to the client with Jitsi Meet. And that's all from me.
Thank you very much, guys, to mention.
Thank you. I think this sums on our end what we've been doing the last 2 weeks. So now, open mic.
Hi, I'd like to ask a question. I heard about some, I think it was Histros talked about Safari 11.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm curious what issues you've been seeing on Safari 11. At High Five, we just did our initial client for Safari 11, and we find there are many issues with media device selection, especially. And we're just curious what the Jitsi team has seen on that front.
So, if I remember correctly, I'm sorry, I don't remember too many details, but if I remember correctly, I think the video was not working. We were not able to, I think get user media was not returning the stream or something like that. But I don't really remember the details. Like I have to test again.
It would be great. It'd be great if there's someone you can look that up for me, because we're using the adapter JS, and for the most part it's working, but there's certain use cases on certain MacBook Pros. You connect a USB headset, then the audio doesn't work, right? For instance, and it's puzzling why it would work in some situations and not in others.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe somebody on the call, because I know other colleagues also tested it, so maybe they'll have more details for now, or maybe they'll remember something more. Is there anybody?
Yeah, all I remember is video definitely not working. I don't recall if microphone device selection worked or not. I'm sorry about that. It's been a few months. But I just remember, actually it did not. I don't think it worked for Jitsi's case with Jitsi Meet. but it should work based on the WebRTC samples I saw. But video selection was definitely not working.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, if you have some use case that you reproduce a problem, please open an issue and log that so we can take a look.
Great. Well, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Anybody else?
I actually remembered something. So not a question, but just to know that we sent an application for Google Summer of Code 2018. I'm not sure when we're gonna have the results. So who has seen the schedule? Maybe.
February 12th, I believe we get results, or mid-February somewhere.
Cool. So then we'll know if we're accepted as an organization. Oh yeah, so we did all the work here. And next weekend there's FOSDEM, and while most of our team is not going, we have Nick going. He's going to present his prior work during GSOC and during his internship with us on speech to text. So I'm excited about this. I'm only gonna see the recording, but still, it's gonna be interesting.
Is Nick here? Because I'll be at FOSDEM and I'm interested in meeting him.
He'll be at FOSDEM, yeah.
Yeah, but he's not here now, right? So that I can see what he looks like. That was my primary motive now. I'll find him at FOSDEM then. Too bad you guys aren't coming.
Thanks, Boris. Anybody else? Question, comments?
I've got a question that's very specific to Turn and perhaps not as much as specific for Jitsi. Boris helped me out enormously last week by giving me some pointers on the mailing list. I'm now using a TLS encrypted TCP connection from the browsers to a Turn server, which is something you typically not do with Jitsi, but given my environment, there was little other options that I had. The problem that I'm currently facing is that the traffic has to flow through a firewall that needs to do some kind of packet inspection to accept the traffic, even when it is TLS encrypted. Typically, you'd use the ALPN extension to TLS for that. By simply doing packet dumps, it appears that at least my setup isn't sending that extension. Does anyone know if that even works with WebRTC and TLS over TCP Turn connections?
Silence. Maybe not.
Yeah, that's what I imagined. It's deep down there. Okay, well, I thought I'd try. Thanks anyway.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for confirming that this scenario works.
Well, thank you so much for pointing me in the right direction. It saved me a lot of time. Thanks.
All right, if there are no more questions, I can stop the recording now. Going once, twice, I'm stopping it.